Hi girls, it's Friday, October 5th, and do you know what that means? That's right, it's NaNoPlanMo. I want to wish everybody a happy NaNoPlanMo. NaNoPlanMo is October, National Planning Novel Month, as opposed to National Writing Novel Month. And it's something I like to say a lot. And it's particularly geared towards the Remos who plan their novels, but it's not excluded from pantsers because I feel like pantsers still do planning whether they like to admit it or not. Like Rachel said, and I know a couple other pantsers who spend October reading a lot and getting their writing space organized, and even if it doesn't have to do specifically with the plot of their story, I know you guys still think about it, and I know you guys still make plans for certain things about November. So you guys are included too in NaNoPlanMo. As the first week of NaNoPlanMo, I guess we should talk about how we are planning or not planning our nanos. And it's funny because I'm actually of both schools of thought this year. I am a planner in that I plan the plot of the first half of the story. For the second half, I mean, there are some specific things I would like to see happen, and I know how the ending goes, but between the middle and the end, I don't really know what happens in this part. So I'm kind of pantsing it, which is weird. It's what I thought I would be doing my first year of Nano. You can see the personal blogs that I made about that on my personal channel. I thought I was just going to go into November with a setting that I really liked. And I had this great setting, but I didn't have any characters. But as October went, characters started to show up in my head, so I didn't have to pants it. With this book, for the second half of it, I am pantsing the plot. That's hard to say, pants the plot. So that's one thing. Otherwise, I am planning for NaNoWriMo. I am stocking up on stuff that I need. I am getting my desk ready. I want to buy a lamp for my desk because I hate writing in the dark. I think I mentioned that in my last video. I already got a new chair from Goodwill actually for 10 bucks, and it's awesome. And I want to get a rug for under my desk. Oh, there were some really great worksheets that I posted. I will post the links again down in the description bar that I got from my NaNoWriMo region Facebook group. So yeah, those are helpful. I'm not sure if I need it for anybody yet, but I'm sure I will. I think I might convert some of them to a Scrivener template. Which reminds me, I am still planning to do that Scrivener tutorial, Tara. I promise I am. It's just that every time I sit down to record it, I keep running into stalling and snags that I don't want to talk about, and I keep on rambling. So I'm going to have to sit down and plan exactly what I do and say, and it's not as easy as I thought it would be, actually. In the meanwhile, I am making NaNoWriMo wallpapers. I think I'm addicted to making these wallpapers because I just randomly downloaded a whole bunch of desktop wallpapers that I thought would look cool, that I thought people would like to see with a nano calendar. So I'm going to be doing that, along with adding more to just 10 more words, my writing Tumblr. Really all that blog is me just putting words and quotes about writing on pictures. But people seem to like them, so I'm going to be doing one for each day of NaNoWriMo, and I'm going to do a Q, and yeah, it's going to be good times. I want to talk about this month. Girls, what do you want to talk about? Don't forget, we have November off except for our pet talks that we do, one person every week in November. No other videos with that. But we have 3 more weeks of October. Ugh. I wanted to know what you guys wanted to do. Obviously, I don't want to keep centering it around stuff that we did last year and stuff that might not pertain to those of us who aren't planning a lot or who are just pantsing. I don't want to exclude one writer over the other. That I would like to do is Dear Future Writer, or Dear Future Danielle, Dear Future Tara. I would like us to write a letter to our NaNoWriMing selves in the future, giving encouragement and saying, you know, don't fall back on dialogue, because I know you'd like to do that. I would also like to spend a week where we talk about how we wait for NaNoWriMo. I know we are planning, but how do we wait for it? Some people read. I wanted to know how you guys prepare for it. Do you tell your friends? Do you tell your coworkers? Do you make sure you have certain days off in November off? Yeah, just how do you wait for Nano? And of course, this is something I really want to do with you girls. I don't care when we do it. It doesn't have to be October. It doesn't have to be November. It doesn't have to be anytime this year, next year. I don't care. I want to do a mega ultra NaNoWriMo writers say. Should people doing NaNoWriMo say? Should NaNoWriMos say? Should NaNoWriMo writers say? I don't know. Should writers say during NaNoWriMo? I want to do one with you guys so bad. And then my last theme that I would really like us to try and do this month is why other people should do NaNoWriMo. We know why we should do NaNoWriMo, but what would you say to someone who wasn't sure? I would like to spend a week talking to those people who are still on the fence about doing it, about committing their time and sitting down and writing the book that they've always wanted to write. I would love to do a theme with you guys about that. What I am reading is still the same, Game of Thrones. I am writing is still that fantasy story that me and Amanda are working on together. And like I said, it's a great way to get ready for Nano without actually stressing about the plot and burning myself out. I'm still writing, but it's not the NaNoWriMo plot, so it's good. But just recently, we realized that the plot we are writing actually goes a lot deeper than we realized, so that was interesting. The story that we're supposed to be using to pass the time has actually become a monster and grown into something that we had no idea would grow into. So that's kind of exciting. That's going to be it for me. I hope everyone has a great weekend, and Julie, I will see you on Monday. Bye!